Gypsy. Clea. Clea. Sully, sit. Sit. There you go, good boy. Clea. Woo woo, there you go. Sully. No. Easy. Be easy. I know you love bison, huh? Welcome back, everyone. Today is day 17 of raising Sully. Yes, raising Mr. Sully. Oh, so much chips. No, it's all gone. There's nothing. Gypsy woo. Gypsy, hop. Good girl. As you can see, the biting is less when I hold him. And he has grown like, I think, double in size, but he still doesn't like being held because obviously he has a world to explore. So the last few days with Sully have been completely exhausting. Like, we have reached the point of, it's just exhausting. His energy level is increased already. And the reason it's so exhausting is because I'm constantly getting up to correct him. Every time I sit down, I have to get back up to get him to stop whatever he's doing. He officially has gone back after the plant stand. Sir, that is one of my favorite planters. I cannot believe you carried that. No. You little botanist. This is mommy's. You're going to break your teeth. And you would think that I would get some rest when he's napping, but when he naps, I try to rest, but then I look at my house and go, crap, I need to clean this, or I have work to do, or it's just exhausting. We're at that stage already. I was hoping I wouldn't reach there until he hit 4 months, but he is definitely a dog. Hey, quit scratching. Quit scratching. Here, over here. Get that. He is definitely a puppy who is completely ready to go explore the world. Yes, you are. I am ready to start walking him, but I'm not going to because he's not fully vaccinated yet. I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I haven't cried yet. So I've been through this before, but it's just, he's intense. He's very intense. He's also very sweet though. And a lot of people ask, when does all this stop? When does the biting stop? When does, them chewing on things stop? There's no definite answer to that. They stop when they stop. I'm hoping by 4 months his biting will be completely gone. He has improved so much with that already. But it's the baby grabbing everything in their mouth to see what it is thing that's driving me nuts. But some of the moments are so cute, you can't help but laugh at them. Sir, we have talked about this. That's an outside toy. No, I need it. No, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. I'll put it on the porch for you. Loves planters, plants, soil. I really wish he'd stop eating the soil and mulch, but it's really cute how obsessed he is with nature. What did I tell you? That has to stay outside. This has to stay outside, honey. I know you love it. I know. Clea's like, we're not allowed to bring that in. But one of the most recent things he started doing is he has discovered the spring in his tushy. So he has been sort of a little bit of a jumper, but it wasn't too bad until recently. Like, his main jumping seemed to be like if there was food or just to jump up and latch onto my leg as like, mommy, protect me kind of thing. Or he jumps up, during meal times because he's excited. I know. It's breakfast time, huh? Is it breakfast time? But lately his jump up thing has been towards pants. And it's specific pants. He loves any kind of like ribbon on pajama pants and stuff like that. I always warn people about laundry with their cattle dogs to put up the laundry. This is my first cattle dog who's actually jumped up and created little holes in my pants. But he jumps up to try to grab the string, or if he can't get to the string of the pants, he'll jump up and grab like the fabric and cause holes. So I'm hoping I can fix those. Usually when they jump, I try to just have them go into sit position, but he's jumping so high now that I have to resort to other methods. So one method that I do is where I put my knee up in front of me. It's basically just to block them. And you know, we did that with the girls too, because they would actually run at us and then jump up and try to bop us in the face. Not on purpose, I don't think, but you know, it's just that boost of energy. The problem with sometimes putting your knee up though is if they hit too hard, they can actually fall back and hurt themselves. So you've got to be really careful with the knee up thing. But another thing that I do when the dog's jumping up is, you know, sometimes I'll fold my arms and just turn directions and just tell them off. And if they don't listen, then I just ignore them until they get it. I try not to give them too much attention. So sometimes ignoring them works better than actually telling them off. But I still say off just so they start getting the idea that off means that you need to get off me. So I kind of mix it up with like putting them in sit position, like actually getting them down, and or if I'll catch them before they go up to that jump leap thing and try to put them in sit position. Or when all else fails, you know, if they're really running at me, or if like what he's doing where he's jumping straight up to try to grab my clothes, I'm putting my leg up. And I'm also sometimes doing like that, like with my leg up, kind of like we're doing like ninja moves in the house to block them. Ignoring him seems to really upset him, like, but mommy, I did something, you should acknowledge me. But when I ignore him, he's like, okay, I'll just walk by your side. So I can see he's starting to get it. But with puppies, it's just they naturally seem to have that jump for the joy of life in them, you know. And it does subside over time. Part of it is just correcting them constantly, and then the other part is with age, they do calm down. And the next new thing that this little wiggle worm has started is the herding. He is officially herding. So I was hoping, I keep hoping on a lot of things with him that they wouldn't start until the 4-month part, kind of like with the girls. And he's started early. Yeah, he is, like I said, he is ready to be an adult puppy and just go out and explore the world. So I think the first or second day we brought him home, he actually did nip me. Like, he grabbed my ankle, like, really bad. Worse than any of my cattle dogs. He really, like, I got her, you know, but he let go. And it was still like the first 2 days, so I wasn't like too concerned with correcting it at that point. But, you know, the past couple of days, he has definitely started to herd me down the steps. And that's the only place he actually tries to herd me. But it's usually only when I'm wearing PJ pants or like my summer pants that are kind of flowy. If I'm wearing jeans, he doesn't herd me. When I'm wearing jeans, it's almost like he thinks, oh, we're about to do some work, you know, or something. Something changes in his head. When I'm going down the steps, I do what I would do normally if he would be doing this to me outside or something. I stop, I tell him no bite, and I wait a minute. And as soon as he calms down and sits, I say keep walking. And I was going to record him doing it, but I lost balance, and after already falling down the steps once because of him, the back steps off the porch, having a camera and holding on a banister and trying to correct him, just, it wasn't happening. So it's just, falling down the back steps was enough for this week. I don't want to fall down our main steps. I did that once when Clea was a baby, because babies like to walk right in front of your feet, and my natural instinct is to not step on them, but to step and just fall down steps, so I avoid hurting them. I also keep trying to introduce him to the herding balls that we have out in the backyard. He's seen Gypsy play with them, but he has no interest. And I even put one next to him, and I was trying to tell him push, push, you know, and I showed him how to push it, and Gypsy came right in and showed him too, and he just was like, I don't want to do that. So, and instead he actually tries to herd Gypsy, and that concerns me. All my other dogs have told each other when enough's enough. They all kind of chase each other as dogs do, and even herd each other, I guess, because I can see when they're chasing each other around the yard, they get into that like low herd position where they're about to nip, but they never do. But with Sully, he's actually nipping Gypsy. He won't stop, and I can't figure out how to tell him no. There's been a few times where I've actually been able to grab him and correct him and tell him no bite, but I don't know how to stop that because they're so fast. But she's having a little bit issues correcting him on a lot of things. She kind of just lets him get away with too much. Clea and Silver don't tolerate his BS. They're kind of like me in that aspect. They when they've had enough, enough's enough, and you tell them no. So even though the herding isn't too bad, I still it's like it's coming, you know. It's like I see it there, and I'm hoping that if it does get worse, that he will try to I try to redirect my cattle dogs to the ball instead of us, but he just has not shown any interest yet. So I'm hoping when he gets older, he'll show a little bit more interest in that, so at least he'll be able to do that. I'm hoping by 4 months, you know, the jumping and the biting will be completely gone. I can see that he's definitely getting the biting, or to not bite us and play with his toys instead. He is excessively trying to chew on the furniture and the wood trimming in the house. This is nothing new to me. This is a cattle dog. This is what happens. I know some people suggest putting Tabasco sauce on things. I'm not that kind of dog mom. Tabasco sauce can be really bad for digestive stuff, and I just think it's mean. I'd rather him and me have a better relationship than that. So I'm willing to deal with a little chewed furniture that isn't worth a crap anyway, or that I can fix. It's fine. So he's slowly learning, and I'd rather him learn from what I say than that kind of correction. Very thankful that the potty training's going really well. We've had another day with no accidents in the house. I think we've had 3 days total so far with no accidents in the house, but they still happen. So we've got tantrums, we've got a lot of chewing, we've got a lot of high energy zoomies going on, which for some reason when I turn on the camera to record, they all stop. I think it's the clicking noise, or the little beepy noise when I turn the camera. But so there's a lot more good than bad. I'm just very stressed and exhausted. And I'm super grateful though he actually is letting me sleep, because I think if he was doing what the girls did to me, waking me up every 2 to 4 hours still, I think I would be at the crying point right now. So I'm just at the I'm an exhausted mom point right now. And we did have our first socialization in the house as well, and I will talk more about socializing your puppy in another video, because we're gonna have more people coming this week. I'm gonna have a busy week, and but yeah, we will get to that on that video. Come here, my little wiggle worm. And Wiggle Worm's an official nickname for him, along with Turd Muffin and Sweet Baby Boy. Why'd you say bye-bye? Look at his face. He's also starting to get like a little bit darker coloring right there. Oh God, you smell funny. What did you roll in? Guess we're gonna be doing bath number 2 soon, huh? Thank you guys so much for watching, and there'll be more update videos to come, hopefully with some more little tips and stuff in there for you and training. And I'm going to go feed my kids their dinner. I know, it's dinner time, huh? Is it dinner time? Oh my goodness, it's so exciting, isn't it? I know, you just love it.